meditation can really get your thoughts out. Or you could overthink. Just really know how to be present when you're walking around. Maybe call out what you see, call out what you hear, become present, write down what you see and hear, what you're experiencing. Someone needs to stay present, that's for sure. So that's a message for those that are maybe needing to process things. Oh my goodness, that was a deep breath. Someone needs to take more breaths, like longer, fuller breaths. When I began yoga, my yoga instructor actually mentioned that we only are born with so many breaths. So if we extend our breath, we may be able to extend our lifespan. So shallow breathing is definitely not a sign of good health or a good state of being at, current state of being. The number 30s and 25, 2 5s, 3s, or 0s could be significant for you. I was channeling some messages before this, and okay, this is going to be where I feel as though cougars, the animal, are significant, but also I'm going to segue into talking about cougars, like sugar daddy, like old people being interested in young people, and how we consider that pedophilia. I'm not trying to side with them by no means, but I'm just wanting to point out we all have an inner child. We all feel like we are still the same age, like that we are just locked in on that age for the rest of our lives. Like we will always go back to that age because that is on a soul level who we are, and we were able to fully express that in a safe space. And so you're always going to return to that version of yourself because you were happy there, or you were your best there, and you want to always be there or always be getting better from there. Maybe it's a reference point, a foundation. It's like probably the most important catalytic point of your life, things as such. So they may be locked at that age, and they're attracted to people who are that age because they still see themselves as that age. Probably even when they look in the mirror, or they may avoid looking in the mirror because they just want to have their own mental image of what they look like, not what they actually look like. And I guess that segues into facades, like fake appearances. Someone could be putting up a front and not being as honest with themselves. They may, I don't know, like it could just be physical attraction is physical attraction no matter what age you are. I'm definitely not siding with pedophilia, but I'm just putting a few words for thought out there, I guess, because tell me what you think, because this is just something that got channeled through me. I was just, maybe I'm starting a conversation that needs to be had. Rivers could be significant, totally. Lakes, rivers and lakes. I was gonna say livers. Something about, alcoholism. Be careful about alcoholism. Doesn't that affect your liver and your kidneys or something like that? Lots of organs get affected by alcoholism especially if you overdo it. I feel like the statistics that are out there are really negative to maybe exasperate. I mean, there are true cases of extreme alcoholism or even alcoholism in small doses, I mean, it's really chalked up to luck and karma and your path. That's some heavy stuff, friends. But maybe consider where you're going. If you see a bigger, brighter future, why not go after that? What's holding you back is Spirit's telling me. Whatever you think of, write that down and then figure out how to navigate moving forward. It could be feelings, a person, a situation. Someone needs to speak up more about what's basically what you're going to do. It's a trust thing with the universe for sure. You're going to be needing to validate yourself. Birds could be your homie, yo. Like, a bird just flew kind of flew from this way and towards my car, and they kind of don't really approach cars. But I'm noticing that if I'm being in that moment, I was actually being spiritually validated while I was spiritually talking about spiritual validation, or validating yourself. Connect those two and you've got a compass. Back to compass navigating. Lots of words that sound like water, like water sports or boats. It's raining, so, and there it is, friends. I'm going to leave the reading here. If you receive something from this reading, let me know. It feels really random. I definitely channeled that. Someone wanted me to talk about it. Your spirit allies are on your side. Make sure that you are protecting yourself against false entities and protecting yourself against evil eye. Protect your loved ones. If you don't want something to happen, don't say it. Don't speak it into existence. Protect your words. Protect yourself. Everything's going to be okay. Just focus on things that match you on a soul level. Okay? No judgment if you're a cougar or... Oh my goodness, I'm hearing that some of you have a cougar or one of those really cool exotic cats. That's so cool. You may have a Sphinx cat. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I guess Spirit also wants me to call out, say some colors and names and stuff for you. So the color maroon, white, orange, and blue. Oh my goodness. Someone could work in construction. Trees are significant. I'm hearing specifically sequoia trees. You may be visiting somewhere where there's sequoias, or you might also notice a red bird. Wow. I'm seeing a bird right now as I pass by. Cows are significant. And someone needs to check their car and make sure that everything is a-okay for the weather that you're in. Could be extreme hot or extreme cold, or just you may want to equip your car with things you need in case of an emergency, a first aid kit, jumper cables, a jack to lift your car, all sorts of things for safety. If you are a driver, you need to research what it means to be safe. Oh, someone needs to pay attention to their surroundings and maybe get off your phone, and 'cause you never know if someone's trying to scare anyone for sure, but this is protective, right? You need to know the information so you can protect yourself. If you don't know the information, you're just going in ignorant, and that's scary to think of. But I wish everyone all the best. I'm going to say that there are letters here, so your name might include the letter T or begin with it. Your name also might start with an S or have a couple, like double of them. So, like double letters is significant. It's giving twin flame to some degree with certain placements that you're going through, like you're looking for someone who's one and the same as you, or you've found people and it's like, oh, okay, that's my vibe tribe. Like, it's not necessarily that I'm meant to be with these people, like romantically or sexually or very intimately. It's more like it could be platonic because they're one and the same. You never want to mess that up. Like, that is kind of twin flame. Twin flames don't always end up together. Actually, they're just people that are so like you that it's weird. You're like, whoa, we're the same person in another body. Like, with hobbies, interests, like all that. And that may be an ideal partner, but it may also be like the worst partner because you know yourself so well that you're like, I know what you're fucking doing right now, and you get like super pissed at them, or like to a point of hate. Love and hate, there's polarization in that, right? They have to exist together. You have to know one to know the other. You can't, like, if you don't know the difference, then you don't know them at all. And I guess that's where comparisons are a good thing here. Comparisons otherwise in the world is like, there's duality, there's balance. Like, comparisons is not ever to like, I'm better than you and such and such. It's just so that you can appreciate the differences, or know, like, really truly know what you're experiencing, what you're dealing with. Throat chakra stuff. Someone's experiencing throat chakra. Like me right now, I'm stuttering. I'm having a little bit of a runny nose. However, I just noticed I had like the cold on, and it's hot, like cold outside, and I need the heat. I miss the heat. You may have just come back from vacation, and you're like, it's like a shock of how different it is over there and over here. You just forgot what you left behind because you were living there. You were present. Some of you were the most present you've ever been because of vacation, because you were just like bloop, plopped somewhere else, and you just like kind of had to be aware of your surroundings. And that kind of went full circle with that went like in loops, right? Because I went back to yep, you know where I was going with that, I hope. Mountains could be significant. Oh, your name could start with D, or have a D in it, or double D. Oh my goodness, double D's. Yeah, someone's pressing the green light on some things that you always wanted to do. Someone's starting a band. Someone is growing things in their backyard, like food and stuff. And okay, that's a wrap. Goodbye.